Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are going sowing and harrowing and all sorts, but I gotta get bro sorted because he's going to leave this in the way, so just bear with me. We have to get bro on this to get harrowing this field while I go to the sand pit, the other field to go mini tilling. So anyway, that's in the way, bro. So anyways, we get bro set up first, and then I'll go to where I'm going to do the mini tilling, and we'll tell you all about all that we're going to be at. Okay bro, lift it up. Now hit drive off. Turn the other way, you're going to hit the wheel. Right bro, start harrowing there now. So it's carrying itself on the crumbler, not just taking out his wheel tracks now, but the leveler boards are right down, and it's carrying its weight on the crumbler. So I think there's surprise someone who's going to be in the video now, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Okay bro, stop. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll be able to do a nice finish on that. Now bro, you start and go around the very edge of the field first. So do you see the track I left? Yeah. This here. You go right round and just take that out of it, and then start over there. With the river. Yeah, and go up and down with the river. Okay? That's fine. So, and yes, I know you're going to say the ploughing is not great here, but the headland is you can see yourself, like look, is quite wet of itself. It could do another little bit of drying, so it should get that today before I get to it. So bro's going to harrow this field, and then I'm going to harrow it after him, and then we're going to sow it with the drill. So the drill we put on the 6290, the pneumatic Accord 4-meter drill, and test out the steer. Also, this video is sponsored by Herdwatch. You don't know who Herdwatch are? When anyone who watches knows, mostly cattle things, and Herdwatch is a cattle thing, but there's a part of the Herdwatch app which is their new maps feature, where you get to map out fields. So you'll see a little box there of me mapping out this field and the other field that I'll be going into. So you can map it out, and it tells you exactly how many acres is in it, and with that knowledge then we know exactly how much seed we need to put out, we know how much sprays. You can work out, once you know the exact acres, you can work out what you're doing. Now along with that, I've used it while we're seeding for other lads, so that I can get my seed rates right, and it's very, very useful to get your exact acres on plots of ground. You also have the feature when it comes to spraying. Sometimes trying to get Father Phil in on, but you can record all your sprays on the Herdwatch app, and you can put in your parcel numbers, and it all ties in with the maps feature. And it's something that's pretty much new. I think it was new back end of last year, but it is really, really cool. It's well worth checking out if you're interested. There'll be a link in the description down below, the Herdwatch, and you can try it out there, but highly recommend maps. So as I said, this field I'll be harrowing once bro has it done, so I'm going to just unfold the harrow, and then we'll tip out to the other field, which will be mini tilling, and I'll only be harrowing that because the other harrow we don't think would do a whole lot of anything when it comes to mini tilling. But the disc harrow is the king of the mini tilling discs, or the mini tilling harrows, I think. Anyways, we'll unfold and we'll get harrowed. So we're out here now in what we call the sand pit. So they put dung on this yesterday, and this is what we're going to be mini tilling. Now this was ploughed last year, and Father Phil has it sprayed off, so that kind of ticks the boxes for us for doing the mini tilling. So it'll either take 2 or 3 cuts. It all depends on what way it kind of chops up with the disc harrow, but something I need to do, because we went from plough ground now to this, I need to let down my harrow. It's the big thing when you go to mini tilling. When you're on plough ground, you need to keep the crumbler down, you need to keep the discs up, because it drags clay very, very easy on plough ground. But when it comes to this kind of ground, you just let her down, you let her into the ground. Rarely ever drags clay unless it's really soddy kind of stuff. So which hole am I going for? I think it's this one. I go quite low, so I do. I think it's that one. And I probably may have to lengthen the top link, I think, as well. Letting that down. Is that, yeah, I need to lengthen the top link then to kind of not let the front discs go way down into the ground, and let the back discs do a bit more. I'm gonna drop it down. Too low. So the reason to have the other harrow going out there is so that it only takes me one cut to leave it ready for the drill, whereas if we were to not have the other harrow, it'd take 2 cuts of this, and it just takes time. This way we can bring on both pieces of ground at once, so it should work out hopefully quite well for us. That's why we're doing that. So anyways, I'm going to get started. We're starting this headland first cut, but the next cut we might start the other headland, because you want to give it like a cross cut to get to chop up the ground a bit for mini tilling. I also see bro stopped up there, which is not a good sign. The phone isn't ringing though, so anyways, we get going. Button, forward, onward. This car works on speed, so we better give it a bit of it. Harrowing away, just the first island done, but look at how well that is harrowing. That is harrowing up absolutely superb. I reckon that I'm going to need the one cut, and then the second cut putting in the seed, she's finished. There'll be a nice saving on diesel that, so I might just stop and just get out just to show you. And just I'm well happy with how it's harrowing. Superb. You can see we're getting in really deep there. We're getting in like the depth of my hand there, so we're going in a good, I'd say, 3 inches into the ground. But oh, like, just talk about harrowing up superb. There's these little bit of trash, but a second light tickle across there coming from the other angle will just leave that kind of nicely leveled off, and it'll break up some of them clumps of weeds that are dead after the spraying off. But that's superb. That just saved me. Normally you'd go for 3 runs, you'd have 2 and then 1 putting it in, but the one will do that. Oh, absolutely superb. Very, very happy with that. So I don't know what they say, but we're going to be broadcast sowing this field. The reason for that is the cord drill, because it's the coaters that's on it, they're not just the best we found in the mini till. If we had the old Massey 30 going, or 4 meter Massey 30 with the disc holders, perfect job for this kind of work, but it needs new disc and a few bits and bobs after her and that sort of, maybe next year. But we're going to shake it on this and harrow it in like we do, and you'll be able to see the difference between sowing with a drill, sowing broadcast. See, is there much of a difference? I don't think there will be. If anything, this will probably be thicker because there'll probably be a bit more seed in it. It'll be roughly sown about 12 stone to the acre. Or I'll double check that with Father Phil, but that's our plan anyways. So yeah, no, I'm just fierce happy with that. And Ro is only starting his second run of the field, and I have my first island done. So I will have him under pressure. So I will, when I get out that far, because it shouldn't take me too long to do this field. So anyways, yeah, hopefully the next shot is in the air, and hopefully Bro gets on a bit better than he is at the minute. Hopefully. Phil is here now. One cut will do that.
Yeah, you got an hour or two to dry.
And then shake it, and then I'll cut it the other way.
Then, yeah.
And so, what would you be sewing at? 12 stone to the acre?
12 stones to the acre, yeah.
Yeah. And we're sewing out there 12 stone to the acre too.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more than 12. If we can get the drill to put in more than 12.
Yeah, it's just the late, as
a bit later.
Yeah, as I said with the tillage for dummies, the later you sow, the more you put in, and we are on the later end of the scale.
Yeah, things just got late on us now.
However, we're getting there. Anyways, I keep going. No, that's harrowing up fiercewell, that. So, we're just back after having the dinner. Liv is just after dropping me down, but the sky, that sky ain't looking promising whatsoever. Father Phil is also now in the field. He's waiting for me to do the headland to get the barley in. So, yeah. No pressure, no pressure. But anyways, I'm going to just put down the camera and we get this bit in, and so he can get it sowed and I can get harrowed again. Bro is getting on the finest there, but he's made a lot of progress now. What would he be? He'd tight be a third of the way through it, or even a quarter. He'd tight be a quarter through the field now, so definitely I'm going to catch him later on. Hopefully that's just a dark cloud and not rain. Hopefully not. Anyways, we get this headland in and we get Father Phil, get it shook, and we get it harrowed in, and that'll be the first crop. The first of the spring crops, except for the beans, the first of the spring barley in the ground. Better late than never. So, that's the headland harrowed. I don't know what Father Phil's waiting for. All good?
Yeah. Only if I get the fertilizer and we shoot them straight back into it.
Right.
Harrowed in. I didn't like that sky.
No, I don't like that sky either.
I think I might go for a hopper of oats.
For what?
For that.
Oh, we use the drill. That'll piss off itself. There's no rain forecast. So you've seeded that, but you don't want me to harrow till you have the fertilizer out?
Yeah, we're putting out so late and I want it all to win together.
Right, so I go start harrowing out there till I see you come back.
Yeah, and then come back, and I start on this side. And you start harrowing the house. Which side though? Other side?
The other side, because I want to harrow it slightly different.
Right,
Better run out of the way before I get hit with seed.
219 and stop.
That's the story. Father Phil's going to get that in. I'm going to go out and annoy you, bro. He'll get a bit panicky, you know, when he sees me coming out to him. But we no harm, so that is seed barley going on. I know some people think it's not the best way of doing it, but it always has worked for us. It never has really let us down. But we're going to try the drill. It'll be interesting to see now, if we do get to drill this, what the difference between the two fields will be like. Anyways, I'll go here. I'm going to get harrowing alongside bro till I see Father Phil come back with fertilizer to do that, and then we'll finish that field. So that is the plan. Bish bash. Away we go. Probably going to have to change my harrow. Never going to pull across set deeply without dragging clear. Maybe it will. We'll see how this test run goes, but I'll probably have to change it. So, we're harrowing away, a couple of runs done, and I haven't changed anything on the harrow. I'm still going deep, and it's not dragging, and it's doing a nice enough job leveling. It is quite raw now where I am at the minute. Along the river and down into the corner is quite raw. It's not too bad when you get out the field. Quite a few stones in it. It's just a raw bit of ground, as you can see. Ground we reclaimed, and there's still piles of clay to be kind of pulled into hollows. Especially out there, their side of the mirror, where I got stuck last year in this tractor. Father Phil got stuck the year before with the harvester, and Eric got stuck twice spreading down, trying to go around it. Just out there, and it's where Jessica got stuck this year too. So yeah, that's where that clay is supposed to be going. But it's not doing too bad a job now. So it's not. That's what I've done. What I'm doing behind me there is it's leveling it up fairly good. Not too bad. Once we get up here, you're into lovely soil altogether. Let's do a smashing job. So yeah, no, I'm pretty happy after this now. We will be ready to sow. Father Phil will have to put a bit of fertiliser out again. It's a bag to the acre, just to help bring it along, just in case the dung doesn't do what we hope it's going to do, or the like. So I keep rooting away at this, see how it goes. Just, where it's raw, it is rough. You can be a bit shaken, not stirred. So I have a fair bit done there now. I've nearly caught up to where Eric has got as far as, but Bro has gone. Eric is my brother, as we call him Bro, so if you hear Eric or Bro, that's what I'm on about. But he's done the annex at the top, so he's coming back down to finish the straight. Father Phil is just out in the field, and we're mini tilling, putting out the fertiliser. So it's time for me to head out there and start putting the crop into the ground, get it sown. So I'm just going to mosey my way on out here. A little bit of harrowing on the headland, and but it's harrowing quite well. I'm well pleased with it now. I have to change some settings on the harrow too when I get out here, just to make sure I don't put the seed too deep. So we'll go on out here, we'll change up our harrow, and we get ready to go. So we'll change this back, trying to remember where I normally have it. We'll try there. Same other side. Probably want to. What I did last time, I think I lengthened the top link, so my wash horn. I might just see how it's like that. We'll get a few runs done. Ground has dried a bit, but there is that bit of a haziness about today. The dryness kind of gone out of the day, but has dried a little bit. But you can see there. You can see barley seed, and you can see the bits of 10, 10, 20 all nicely scattered across it. So anyways, we'll stop dilly-dallying and we'll go do a few runs, see what it's like, get a bit in, we'll have a look at it, and yeah, we're getting our bit done. We'll just see how are we covering up the seed. I don't see anything there. There's nothing jumping out at me. Go across where I haven't done, you can see the seed. I can't see anything. And again, the same behind the harrow there. You can see it there. So yeah, no, I think that's pretty good. So it's just a matter now of blitzing through this, getting this field finished, and then getting over to Bro. Bro is absolutely flying it. Probably should have left him my camera to do a bit, because he can be quite funny, but that's my fault. I didn't think of that till now. Anyways, we'll blitz on through this. We're trying to get caught up with Bro. Well, he'll definitely be finished before me, so I may swap with him, put him on this tractor, and then I may go get the drill to start sowing the other field. Maybe, we'll see how it goes. Well, Bro has defied all expectations. He's finished. He's there trying to get the harrow off. Now, I probably should go over and give him a hand, but I'm kind of on the high tit now. I thought surely I'd catch him, but I didn't. He's that field out there. I've about a quarter of it tilled. He's it all done. So that's him finished now. Well, finished here. He's moving on now to the next place to be harrowed. I get that harrowed and then get the drill. Just going through the wet spot here now. Hopefully she should just cruise through it. Put the hand on the draft control just in case. Let me cruise through it. I'm nearly finished there, just have to do the headland, but Bro isn't getting on so well, so I said I better help him before he hurts himself. So hold that, Bro. There's no pressure on it.
Now it's working. Ah, right.
No. Drop it. Not that hard. Slowly go forward and press the down button. Slowly. Remember now, you have to let them fully down before you drive off, obviously. No. You have to strap that down before you take it up.
I have to pick it up so I can strap it down.
Right, will you manage?
Yeah, I can strap.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna leave you to it. Have fun. I'd say he just had it about half when I got there. It's not that I done a whole lot. No, it was loose when I got to it. But anyways, better keep an eye on them and give him a hand when he needs it. Anyways, we'll go back out to the other field and get finished up. And that, through them dirty windows, is all she wrote. That is the first field of spring barley in. Better late than never. So happy days, one in, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more fields to go. I suppose that's not too bad when you say it like that. We are, yes, we are on the late side. I'm sure people are commenting already of being on the late side. But that just is how it is. What can I say? We were busy at Slurry, and I know the big difference between this year and last year. Last year we got stuff in that little bit earlier, but the biggest difference was this time last year Uncle Ian was fit to drive. He was ploughing. He actually ploughed these 2 fields that we done today, and I harrowed that one with the fast track and this one with this tractor and got stuck on it. But Uncle Ian ploughed it, and that's probably the biggest difference to us this year over other years. How is Uncle Ian? I know basically every video people comment, how is he? He's doing alright. He's one more treatment left to get, and he was actually out today. Liv brought him round to see the maize being planted, see the harrowing and that going on. So he's not too bad, but he's not great either. It's just one of them things. He's alright. Anyways, it's time for me to get started into the next block of ground, which I will be quite some time doing. About a quarter or third of it done. So yeah, I'm just going to blast through this because I'm pretty sure the video is long enough as it is. And away we go. So now, that's it. That is that field covered. It is just after 10 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad. I don't know if here was getting any sowing done here tonight. But no, it wasn't a bad day now. We have our maize in, which is a separate video you've already seen. We have our first of the spring barley in, and we'll have that in tomorrow, and I'll be filming that separate video. So yeah, there's not much more to say except for bro really did catch me out. Can't complain too much. He done a blinder getting all the harrowing done, but this field is a triangle, and in one of the corners there's would have been maybe 3 or 4 acres in it. Instead of going with the ploughing up just across and across into the headland, he started going around. So he'd do a run, come back, go back, and just kept going around till he had a little triangle in the middle. And oh, I tell you, I can feel it on my hole, so I can. Made it a bit rough, but I have it straightened out. Can't complain too much because he had it all hard for me. Otherwise it'd be starting into harrow it again. So it was a big help. I just have to just let him know that's not how you do that job. But anyways, look, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in checking out Herdwatch and their map feature for mapping out fields in the description down below. That is it from me. Good luck.